These images were taken in December 1952, when London was trapped in a cloud of fog and pollution for 5 consecutive days. Research conducted in the year 2004, 52 years after the incident, revealed that more than 12,000 people had died as a direct result of the smog. But why exactly it happened? What were the reasons behind it? And most importantly, what were its after effects? For knowing the answer to the above questions, we'll have to go 400 years back. From the 16th century, the population in the London city started growing. In order to meet the demands of the people, forest areas were cleared. With no wood left to meet the fuel requirements, burning of coal became essential. Further, with the onset of Industrial Revolution, the number of fuel-based industries grew rapidly. The high usage of coal used to cause fog regularly. Therefore, when the Great Smog of 1952 started, Londoners didn't panic initially. They treated the smog in the same manner as they treated the earlier ones. But then, what were the factors which made the smog so intense that it wreaked havoc, killed many people, and at last brought a change in the environmental laws worldwide? To know this, we'll have to look into the prevailing circumstances at that time. First of all, the weather of December 1952 was unusually cold for London, and this unusualness led Londoners to burn much more coal than they were used to burning. And as London was paying World War II debts, it was forced to use low-grade coal, which increased the amount of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere. Now, along with this, another factor which was at play was that on December 4, 1952, an anticyclone settled over London, causing a situation known as temperature inversion, wherein cold stagnant air was trapped at ground level by warm air situated 1000 feet above the city of London. So essentially, while the fog in the early times used to get blown away by a wind and all the pollutants floated into the atmosphere, this time it wasn't the case. So basically these two factors, burning of low quality coal and presence of anticyclone, trapped the fog which never happened earlier. Now there was a massive increase in looting, burglary as criminals easily vanished into the darkness. Except for the London Underground train system, every form of transportation was crippled. People weren't even able to see their feet as they walked. The smog even seeped inside buildings as well. Even movie theaters were closed as the yellow haze made it impossible for ticket holders to see the screen. As stated earlier, there was no panic among people as London was already infamous for its fog since a long time. But there were people who died in their bed, died in the hospital rooms, and because there was no central computerized system for the hospitals, there was no data that connected all of the deaths. But as soon as the fog lifted on December 9, the official number of dead came to be staggering 4,000. Though more recent reports by research conducted in 2004 ranked the death toll at closer to 12,000. So, what were the after effects of the whole disaster? After the events of 1952, the seriousness of London's air pollution became undeniable. Slow to act at first, the British government ultimately passed the Clean Air Act 4 years later in 1956 as a direct response to the lethal fog. The act established smoke-free areas throughout the city and restricted the burning of coal in domestic fires as well as in industrial furnaces. Moreover, homeowners were offered financial incentives to switch to different heating sources such as oil, natural gas and electricity. The crisis ended up influencing a great rethinking of the dangers of air pollution, with environmental legislations like the City of London Act of 1954 and the Clean Air Acts of 1956 and 1968 eventually leading to a significant improvement in air quality. I tried my best to research and explain the 1952 Great Smog Crisis to you.